Hello friends, welcome to Academic Dreams channel, your classroom. In this classroom, we discuss about, at present our discussion is going on the syllabus of B.Ed entrance, especially in reference to the Guwahati University and Boruland University. Even though our syllabus and content take references of different universities of India. In our previous class or video, we discussed about the issues of primary education. Today, we will discuss about the issues of secondary education in India and Assam. There are countless issues related to secondary education in India and so on in Assam. For example, the first issue of secondary education in India and Assam, in most of the state of India, we can see that lack of good infrastructure in secondary educational institution. It means in secondary school. There are no sufficient classrooms for elective subject, playground and other facilities of co-curricular activities. Namely, co-curricular activities are only in school routine. There is no serious or useful practice of those co-curricular activities in our secondary school because there is lack of infrastructure. Even there is no special facilities in relation to infrastructure for girls in most of the school, as we have seen. Secondly, lack of vocational education. Lack of vocational education is another serious issue of secondary education in India, and it is same in Assam. As we have seen, our curriculum is prepared for the purpose of examination. Why the children learn in secondary level? If the question is asked, they simply reply, we are preparing for exam. That means children of secondary level learn only for exam, not for any purposeful aim in life. That is why from secondary level onwards, even if it is possible from primary level onwards, education should be vocational. In secondary level, there should be a number of vocational subjects including computer in secondary level, but that is purely absence. We can say purely, because in most of the school, in 90% of the school, there is no vocational subject. Rarely in one or two schools, some of the subjects are included at present, but in most of the school, more than 90% of the school, education is only theoretical. Third issue in secondary level, that is lack of trained teacher. At present, you may have query that teachers are appointed who are trained in secondary level, but I am pointing on some special areas. Let us see those teachers who have till now 5 years or 10 years job in school level. That means their service life still left 5 years or 10 years or like that. Even in all the schools of Assam, in nearby our area, we can see that they are still now doing their job without training. They are not getting any ways and means to make themselves trained and even the government send them for deputation, training for deputation, but that is a very slow motion. It cannot fulfill the needs of the training of teacher, and definitely it is a major issue, and somehow these teachers have lack of, this group of teachers who are not trained, they have lack of that knowledge of different methods and techniques of teaching, though they have experience. The fourth point, that is another a serious issue, especially in India, and same case in Assam. From our experience also it is proved that there is unseen social barrier in the education of girls even at present in our society. In most of the school, it is seen that that is female child, I mean to say girls, do not complete their secondary education, and in some cases they are even engaged in child marriage. So these all are also very serious issue, because girl child, I mean to say child, are also included in the total population. It is the barrier in education, it is the barriers of economic development. So that is why this matter should be taken care of, especially till secondary level, from primary onwards till secondary level. The education of girls should be ensured till secondary level or senior secondary level, that means up to, as we said, higher secondary level. And the fifth and very important point in relation to issue of secondary education, that is absence of life skill education, absence of life skill education in our curriculum. Children are educated theoretically in our locality, in our secondary school in India and in our locality. They are trained how to read and write, but they are not trained how to live a healthy life, how to live a graceful life, how to face the problem of our daily life. It means their personality is not developed. They, after completing secondary education, push themselves into the life of frustration. So that is why life skill education is very important part, which make them fit for our daily life, our vocational life, and which also make them forward looking. And it is very important part of the education at present, considering the very critical socio-economic condition at present in India and in the world. So in our next class we will discuss about the issues of higher level. Till then, thank you.